Morning. We are going back to a cafe that we went yesterday because I really love the tofu cheesecake, and why not, right? Even though I only have 4 days in Shanghai, but I feel like this cheesecake is worth returning to. Also because this cafe opens relatively early and I'm still jet lagged, so it's currently still only 8 in the morning. So it makes sense for me to come back here. But tomorrow, let's go explore a different cafe. Shanghai, whenever you eat, they give you a pair of gloves. So useful. And changing plan, the tofu cheesecake is taking a while, so I decided to get an almond croissant, and I'm so glad I did because it's so good. Little surprise. They got butter inside, but the butter is not heavy. It's real delicious. And they sprinkle a little bit of sugar on top, but it's not too sweet. And I think in Asian terms, for dessert, not too sweet is the highest praise. The plan for today is to head to the mall. I'm gonna go to this place called Huai Hai Road to check out a few stores, and then we're gonna go to Xin Tian, which is the It Mall in Shanghai, and I'm gonna slowly make my way to Huaihai. Unexpected pit stop. I was gonna eat at the cafe that I was at, but this KFC is calling out to me. Also, like, I'm always curious when I'm traveling, like, find out what the differences are for all these fast food chains. So let's check it out. Alright, we made it here. Gotta check out the KFC here. It's smaller in size, but all this only costs $5. Chicken to crispy pieces are smaller, and the original is bigger. Yeah, the portion is smaller, but all this is only $5. It's really good. It's like the KFC in Singapore that I miss. So crispy. Crispy is so good. Wow. The crispy is better than one in Singapore. Welcome to Boba tea time. Today we're trying Ma Shou Zuo. So there's of course KT, and there is Chaji. Chaji is probably the biggest, and then we have this like a more niche brand, a huge cult following. Clearly very popular because I waited 20 minutes for my drink. I actually opted for a Ma Shou drink, so it's like a glutinous rice kind of drink, and I can see here that it's super rich. Got a spoon because there is like stuff inside to drink. There's like a cheese foam on top, and then you have got your glutinous rice at the bottom. It's very interesting. Okay, the mochi or the Ma Shou at the bottom, it's really sticky. I think that's why you got the spoon for that. The mochi is very interesting at the bottom. I like it with a little bit of rice cream. I opted for a green tea flavored tea base, and I actually don't taste the tea as much. So I think if you're like a tea lover, you should go for like cha tea and hei tea, or even Molly tea. But this one is more so for like the mochi, I guess. Alright, this is Ma Shou Zuo. Oh my god， 爆满区。
有没有弄到保险？
没有，
好幸运啊你！
好幸运。Explosion。
这怎么
？How juicy！ Wow, I'm just slurping the juice. 这个比小笼包还要多汁。
这个主要太好吃了。
Wow. Wow.
哇！
往上呀。
加了一些橘子还有桃子，风味感会比较高。这边的是香式的组成，可以把这个果汁茶倒过来。
哇！
喝之前可以先闻一下，可以像这样把它引入杯中，边喝边闻。不过要小心，这2杯都是不可以饮用的，不要把液体倒过来。
好，谢谢。Let's try the Americano. I can definitely taste the orangeness in it, and the grains of jasmine does come through. So this is a more acidic Americano, and now let's try the latte. Has sweetness. I think the sweetness coming from the peach. So good. I think the milk kind of balances out the acidicness of the coffee. So this is a lot more mild and calm. Now let's go for the sensory experience. So we have this little dry ice and you're supposed to pour this into it. Give it a little sniff. Really nice. And then try to pour it into your coffee. Sip and smell the scent. This is a tangerine, yellow peach, grapefruit, so tangy, but has some sweetness to it. I think this is really nice. I do like this a lot.
Come with me to Zzer, a luxury resale warehouse where Shanghai's affluent and stylish drop off their last season's haul. First stop to the locker room, where everyone has to drop off their bags and put on gloves before entering the store. Upon entering, we're greeted first by the jewelry section, a full-on treasure chest. Then it's bag time, rows upon rows, sorted by brands. If you're a fan of Bottega, LV, and Dior, then you're in luck, as the collection for these brands in particular are massive here. And don't come here before you eat like I did, because shopping here takes stamina. Then we hit the high roller zone. Chanel has its own corner, obviously. From vintage to the classics to the seasonal and even rare, all of it. Finally, the crown jewel, the Hermes barn. Why barn? Because in Chinese, Hermes owners are called Yangmaren, horse-rearing people. Genius. Another day, another boba tea. Ta-da! We're trying Molly tea today. I ordered a melon flavor, oolong tea base with this melon. So let's give it a try. Ooh, it's good. Wow. It's like the Molly tea in New York. I think that I still taste the fragrance of the tea. It's very different from the one that I had yesterday, Ma Shou Zuo, where there was just too much milk. I am a tea person, so I like it a little stronger. So this one I think is great. I can taste both the tea and the milk just adds kind of a little bit of creaminess to the tea, if you get what I mean. So it makes it very silky. And also it has this limited edition Hello Kitty cup, super cute with a little melon over there. Wow, okay, I love this.